Hi everyone, Amy here with amyswares, and today I'm going to make a GEO Christmas card. Now this is a brand new stencil from the November release at A Colorful Life Designs. It's one of the batchable collections, meaning you can batch a bunch of cards with this simple design. So I'm just going to make one card for you today, but this is definitely true to its name in the sense that you could use different techniques, different items from your crafty stash and batch a bunch of these easy Christmas cards or holiday cards in a snap. So here I'm showing you this piece of cardstock. I did use the die cut with the little holes, and I'm using my little pokey tool to get those all out. Here is a photo of the finished card to show you the direction that we're headed, but I did use my all-to-new acrylic markers on top of this craft cardstock through the stencil to create this super quick, easy design. So obviously you could do ink blending, you could do your paste, you could do metallic gilding polish, you could do shimmer powders, so many different ideas to use with this stencil that could be, you know, as quick or as labor intensive as you want it to be. So in this case, I thought I would bust out my acrylic markers because I knew they would be nice and opaque and they would stand off of that craft cardstock. So I'm grabbing a variation of 3 greens and 1 yellow for the star on the top. And then I'm just basically going to draw through the opening of the stencils, alternating between those 3 colors. So I'm just counting down, leaving space for the other 2 colors, filling these out, just carefully moving back and forth. I do have to kind of go back and forth and overlap a little bit to fill them in, especially as the openings get a little bit bigger, but it was really super simple. So you could also maybe do this with your water brush markers or your Copic or alcohol markers if you have those. So this is just kind of a fun out of the box way to use your stencils that maybe you didn't think about. So here I'm just working through the second color. Now I'm on to the final third, which is the lightest. It's like a minty color. If you haven't seen these came out, I'm not sure, quite a while ago from Alta New, but they're super cool. You don't have to like pump the tip to get the acrylic paint to come through. They're just automatically ready to go, and they're nice and solid and easy to use. So I'm really pleased with these. I used the yellow to fill in the star, and here is the design. I'm just going to show this to you real quick before I move on to the next step. Now, if you can't get that acrylic marker off of your stencil, use a little bit of rubbing alcohol and that will take it right off. So here I decided to go back in for the white because I wanted to put some little, I don't know, bursts of light around the star on the top. And then I have some simple strips from Tailored Expressions. And then I also have a holiday vibes from, I think, Ellen Hudson, which she only just has an Amazon store now since she retired and closed the shop. But I did put some of those strips into the Tailored Expression boxes because they will hold other strips other than the Tailored Expression ones. But I thought this Feliz Navidad was perfect. It fit in the space beautifully. It's got some gold foiling on white cardstock, and it's cut with the coordinating die. Now here I have the 1-inch foam tape from scrapbook.com. Now this is only 1 millimeter thick. So this is the thinner stuff. You can get 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, and I think 3 millimeter, which then you're talking really thick and probably would be really good for shakers. But this I thought was great because it would give it just a little bit of dimension, so it would pop off the card base and kind of really showcase that fun punched out hole design around the edge, but it wouldn't make it too bulky in terms of shipping it come Christmas time. So here I have a little thin foam strip. I'm going to put that on the back of the sentiment. I get those from Amazon and put that in the composition here. And then I'm just going to finish it off with some bling. So there's about, I think, probably around 130 colors in the shop now at A Colorful Life Designs. There's pretty much every color you could possibly need. And I have this opalescent lanai. I'm just kind of debating and going through other colors to see. I was considering that luminous white. That would have worked. I had many different options that would have worked. But I think I did end up going ultimately with that opalescent lanai, which is a really pretty kind of a pale aqua teal. It's one of my favorites in the lineup. So I'm just going to put that down in a smattering on the card with some liquid glue, and that's going to finish the design. Oh, and I put one of the crystal opaque sunflower in the center of the star just to give it a little extra shimmer, and that's going to finish the design. So be sure to check out the rest of the November release. There's loads of amazing stencils, and if you do shop, be sure to use that coupon AmyFan10. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.